That's why welcome back
It's
to my
important
today.
that your
We're
hand
playing
can be
VR.
seen by your headset at all times so that it recognizes those gestures. In addition to teleports, you can get up a menu by looking at the palm of your left hand. That allows you to restart and exit the experiences as well as other things. So let's get started with the teleport.
Take a 6 and then a 7.
To teleport, you need to hold your right hand or your left hand, palm up, and then curl 3 fingers around, holding your index finger and thumb out. When you do that, you get a teleport pointer. You can move that teleport pointer around, and when you pinch, that will be the location that you go to. To teleport, you just need to pinch your index finger and your thumb together so that your headset can see it. In our experience, you'll need to go to the teleport markers that you see over there. They can be seen through other objects, and when you're in the experience, they'll make a pinging sound. Why don't you go ahead and teleport to the marker over here? Great stuff. Throughout our experiences, you'll often have to interact with things. Here, you see the lock to the cabin with a flashing outline, and you'll see a panel providing instructions about what you need to do. To interact with these objects, you just need to touch them with either your finger or a full hand. Why don't you go ahead, touch the lock, and then touch the canopy to open. Great stuff. Sometimes you'll be able to complete your learning just by reading the contents of a panel. You'll need to interact with that panel to move on to the next part of the training. To interact, you get the ray pointer by holding up your hand with an open pinch looking at the back of your palm. Then you point that open pinch at the panel and you'll get a dot appear on the panel. When that dot is anywhere on the panel, make a pinch using your index finger and your thumb. Why don't you go ahead and pinch that panel now? Great stuff. That's all for the tutorial for now, but there's a lot of learning ahead of you. Best of luck with your learning.
Oh.
Welcome to the airfield. Firstly, if you haven't done our hanger tutorial, I recommend you go and do that first. It's important when you're in the flight deck to be seated in the correct position. If you haven't adjusted, look at the inside of your right palm and you'll get the meta symbol. Pinch that and move up to recenter, then let go.
Wait a minute. Is this hand tracking, dude? Does this have hand tracking?
You'll see the reset symbol.
Oh my god.
And then you'll be sitting in the correct position where you can reach all of the controls. So let's get started. Firstly, you can reach down and grab the checklist by making a pinch. You can move the checklist from hand to hand and read the content. When you're done with the checklist, simply let it go and it returns to the pocket. You can also access the checklist in our training content by poking this button. With these panels, you can move them around by the 2 grey bars on either side. As you go through the training content, you can see that the pointer moves around to indicate the right thing. You can close the training panels either by the cross that's on the dash or the cross on the training panels. You can turn the switches on, such as the backup switches, by simply running your finger through them. For demonstration, we'll turn the master switch on so that we can start the aircraft. To start the aircraft, make an open pinch. Remember that your headset needs to be able to see your hand.
I'll do
Approach the key,
part 2 on this.
and when it highlights,
the tutorial
grab it
is taking a while, so
and then turn it all the way to the right.